Am I throwing you off?
Nope.
Didn't think so.
How you doing, young lady? The feeling that you give it really drive me crazy.
Hey.
I forgot the words too.
You should have studied your lines.
I was just talking shit about you for getting the lines.
I studied my
I
lines.
was going
studied
in.
my
I was
lines.
ready. I was ready.
You didn't study
I
your
was-
lines, but I studied my lines.
You did. You did. You
Good.
studied the shit out of your lines, and I really forgot it. This man, you so dope. Got to play about the choke. I was lost for words first time that we spoke. The line is about how I was lost for words, and I forgot it. Man, what is up, and welcome to Better Than Cable. You are in here with J-Treb from Miseducation of Music, and we got Ananya and Pars from the Neverland Podcast, as well as Bobby on the boards, who helped me out with the intro today. Thank you so much for that. That was appreciated, Bob. That was appreciated. We need a camera. We need a camera on you. Look, we're out here. We're doing it. The video on the screen is definitely not live because I just hopped in. I'm also going to change hats. I meant to do that before we started. But we're in here, yo. Oh, my God. I'm watching the replay of that intro. That was a lot. That was a lot of energy. I did a lot. Oh, we got to fast forward.
Someone's
that.
going to meme that one day. Someone's going to meme it.
One day.
I love
That's
it,
going to be a
dude,
meme.
But it's like, I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch it. I'm good on that.
It's gonna
Shit,
be like
you guys
it's gonna
are-
be like a switch up meme
My
or something.
intro
Like
just clicking the live
switch it
button.
up.
No, he's running it
He's
back.
trying to run it back.
He's definitely.
Oh my
running it
God.
back.
I had to hear the beat in my head too, so I was like, like, how you doing, young lady? But we in there. Yo, Promiscuous Girl is a top 5 hit, man. Top 5 from when it came out. Stop rewatching it, Bobby.
Facts.
Yo, let's chop it up today, man. How are you guys doing? Let's kick it off with that. Yo, we've been dropping hella content. How's it going for you guys? How's it been?
It's been lit, man. Daily content as usual. Daily shorts. Yeah. No, we recorded Neverland too. That shit, it just somehow it just never comes out. But,
Somehow.
but hopefully this
It's a
week.
mystery.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a mystery, man.
Hey,
But
man.
hopefully this week there's gonna be an episode.
Shout out. What if we just got we need like just one editor who could do it?
Yeah, bro, for real.
Just pay you and we just
For
send you
real.
all the raw footage. That would be
For
so
real.
cool. But that would take a lot of money for how much content we low-key have.
Yeah, no, it would be crazy.
Imagine if we could give them all the videos we do, like one person for every single piece of content.
Dude.
Damn. We stress them out.
Also, yeah, no, honestly, because I think at that point I would also just make more content.
I'm trying to do that right now, just like make more. But like what I found out, the only way I can do that, like I did a sample breakdown this week or like last week, and I edited it at like 5 in the morning, and I just dropped it at like 7. And I was
Yeah.
like, nope, I'm just not gonna hold on to it. That'll force me to
Yeah.
make more.
No,
Because
exactly.
it's like
That's
you
what
have nothing
you
else
gotta
here.
do.
And
Yeah.
it's like I have
That's
like
exactly
all of
what you
these,
have
and
to
I'm,
do.
every one now, I'm just like right after I'm done editing it, it's like, what time is it? Let's drop it.
Yeah.
And I normally edit very,
Dude,
very
it doesn't
early.
even matter, dude. I drop it whenever the fuck. It doesn't.
Time-
I get
time
the
doesn't
views
matter.
anyway. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Well, what I
It
do
really
is I
doesn't matter.
schedule
Drop
on
it
YouTube
sometimes at
because
7
YouTube
p.m.
cares about the time
Yeah.
sometimes. YouTube's finicky with the shorts. They have a time
YouTube,
that
yeah,
they're trying to
YouTube
promote.
is definitely finicky. But,
But
yeah,
TikTok,
I mean,
TikTok
fuck it, dude.
loves when I drop
know?
at 7 in the
Yeah.
morning for no reason. It's
Yeah.
their favorite thing. That is the only time I ever blow
Dude,
up.
I drop at 3 a.m. so often. I'm dropping at 3 a.m. all the time.
I notice.
Yeah,
I have
no.
like
But it's like-
notifications turned on for all the homies, and I will get like
Yeah.
notifications
And,
from
like,
Pars.
just
It'll
random
be
ass
random
times.
times. It'll be like,
I'll be
yo,
like-
check out what Luffy
Yeah.
did. And I'm like, damn. Like at 4 in the morning. That's
Legit. Legit. Yeah, no, that's what I've started doing too. Because like before, I used to be like, okay, let me just get it out this certain time period.
yeah.
But now I'm like, all right, when I
No,
can
dude,
get it out,
it's
I'll
too
get
hard to
it out.
get it out
Yeah.
at the same time because I'm doing stuff.
Exactly.
Like, there's no way I'm getting it out at the same time.
Yeah, I'd stress the fuck out if I had to
Yeah,
do that.
no.
That's why I'm kind of
That's too
over it.
much.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
just gonna get it when you get it, yo.
Facts.
We out
Facts.
here though. Pars, how's it going for you? How's your drops going and shit?
Nice.
You just dropped a new video that was actually
Dude, they're
really
going
cool.
Yeah.
they're going good, dude. Yeah, dude, I dropped a long video theory included like kind of real world science and philosophy, so that shit was cool. And so I'm trying to do more videos like that, like just
How long was the
incorporating just
research on that
interesting
video?
shit that I like.
How long was the
Dude,
research
it
on
took
like,
8
it was like
hours. 8
minutes
hours
or
of
something?
research.
And it's like 8 hours of research because
Yeah.
you were bringing such like legit complex real world theories. I was like, there's no way you could just do this without like having to rewatch a lot of key elements of TV shows and then also then compare that to an actual like
science.
actual
Yeah.
papers
Yeah.
like and be
Actual,
like,
like,
okay, this does
research.
fit this, and then you have to find a comparative clip for the next character,
Yeah.
and that's all just to make your point. That's not even gonna go in the video, like.
Yeah, dude. Also, it's like it was complicated. Like I just even understanding like the text, right? So like they were describing like philosophy, right? Like understanding consciousness and the mind and the connection to the body, and just like their explanations would be complicated in the way they state it. So now you need to understand that and then put it in a simple way in the video. You know what I'm saying?
man,
like
just
make
breaking
it
down
super
complex
simple.
terms.
Legit.
Yeah.
Hey, G, you made a great video.
it's really
on
hard
this,
to
so
do,
I think
but
all
yeah.
of the research was
Facts.
justified, man.
Facts.
Yeah, no, it's lit though.
Facts.
That was so fun of a video to make, honestly. It was lit.
Also, it was only like 5 minutes. I was
Yeah,
like,
I was about to say,
you got
concise.
all
Yeah.
that in just 5 minutes.
That's really dope, G.
Yeah,
That
dude.
shit was fun.
It's because of TikTok, man. That's what TikTok
Yeah.
does. Like
I
I'm
was
so
about to
good
say,
at
like, didn't you also drop it on
compressing
TikTok,
information.
which means like the time had to be compressed? Like, because doesn't
Yeah.
TikTok allow like 10-minute videos now? But I'm like, who the hell's gonna watch it?
Yeah.
Like, because TikTok allows you to turn it sideways, which I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
oh, that's really cool. You just knocked over so many papers. They're just stuck in between the wall and my bookshelf. I'm sorry. That just happened on the other side. Don't touch them. Just let them stay. There's just so many papers about to fall on the wall. You can't see it because you're not looking that way. Yeah, all of that. All that's about to fall. So many things. But hey, shit. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Who the hell's going to watch this shit on TikTok? Is that just old car wash shit? Either way, there's a notebook. Yeah, this is like, there's one of my notebooks up there just fell. Bob touched something on a bookshelf, I think. And now there's just random old shit falling down. But yeah, this shit's crazy, man. Like, I can't imagine somebody sitting down to watch a full sideways TikTok. But I guess that could be where the trend is going. Maybe they're trying to like compete with YouTube.
Yeah.
That could be more of the like actual
Yeah.
thing of it.
But I think it's gonna be hard. You really have to just make a feed which just has horizontal content, and
Yeah, I
then
was
you have
about to
another
say,
one
but
that
then
has
they'd be
vertical.
breaking their
There's
app
no
up
way you
too
can have them
much.
on the
Like,
same feed.
The
Yeah.
UI
Yeah.
of that
No,
app is already so
yeah.
freaking cluttered. Like, I
Exactly.
feel like it's like friends
Exactly.
for you following, and then it's like, okay, this
Yeah.
is just your friends, and then this
This
one
is
is
your
just to add
following
something new,
people.
and then the
Yeah.
next one is
Yeah.
just following and just notifications,
It's
and then all
crazy.
your messages are inside your inbox of notification.
Yeah.
It's like, this is the dumbest,
it's so-
cluttered
so
UI
bad.
ever.
That
Yeah,
promotions at the top, it's like, bro. And then even when you like create something, it'll come up like the random thing that they're promoting will show up. And it's like, yo, I didn't want this feature. I don't want this filter.
Yeah,
But it's
dude,
just
and
there.
now like
I like how
TikTok
they
has
get rid
the
of
shop.
it.
It has the shop thing too, so now that
Yeah,
takes up even
shop.
more
Yeah.
space on the screen.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
there's-
It's so
It's kind of
much.
stupid how they're rolling some of this stuff out, but
Yeah.
it also makes sense because what they're allowing creators to do is like sell products directly on their account, like directly inside of TikTok,
Yeah,
and
but at
people
the
can just
same
Apple
time-
Pay in TikTok and pay you. You
But
know,
at the same time, it's,
So it's
like,
kinda interesting.
To what extent? I'm also changing my head around too much.
Yeah.
I keep looking at myself. Bobby, can you get rid of that effing video on the side right there? I need to stop looking at myself. I need to stop looking at myself. Could you just zoom in? Do the zoom in comment thing. But like, but,
yeah, no, it's so easy to look
There's
at
so many
yourself when it's right in
distractions
front of
today.
you. It's
So many
it's actually
distractions
too
today.
easy.
It,
No,
I cannot look at
yeah.
myself. I just noticed that. I cannot.
Facts.
I cannot. I'm
Facts.
staring at myself right now.
Okay, I'm
sorry. No, you're
Give
fine.
me-
It's not your fault.
Give me
I
a minute.
Thank
Thought
you.
it might be nice to monitor yourself.
It was for moments, and then it quickly faded. Oh,
Gotcha.
shit! Back to TikTok. The UI is so cluttered
Yeah,
though
no, it's
that
so
I think
trash.
even at the ability to monetize, I wonder how many people are
Yeah.
making money versus like how many people are losing people watching them. Like, is viewership going down or is viewership still going up in like a period of them
Also,
doing
what's
Yeah,
the
something?
dude.
version like on TikTok?
Oh yeah,
Like,
I have no clue.
TikTok, like I think most TikTok creators you don't really even know.
Yeah, like
So
the
it's like,
only
I don't
the
know if
only
I'd
one that I follow closely
real
is
money.
the homegirl who's got like she's always like getting ready and she's like, and I got this baby from a random man in Atlanta. Love her content. She's amazing.
Yeah.
If you've never seen it, it's a saga.
Oh, true.
It's just she's like, I'm somebody's bitter baby mom. Like it's
Oh,
so funny,
d-
so funny. Like, oh my god,
Damn.
just the
Yeah.
explanation of the whole story. But that's the only person whose actual page I go to and go, what have I missed? Everyone
right,
else,
right.
it's
Yeah,
not
no.
a single other person.
For me,
I don't even go on
there's-
TikTok for anybody else.
Yeah, I think for me, I just don't go on TikTok that much to
Mm.
even like be like, oh, this is a creator that I only watch for short-term content or for,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, what
For sure,
what the
short
problem with TikTok is it's so good at showing you new stuff that you could watch.
Yeah.
It's
Mm-hmm.
so good at feeding you that the people you follow you literally
There's
lose
no
track of
retention.
because
Yeah.
yeah, exactly the flow of what you watch is so different all the time. So like every day you're seeing new shit basically.
Exactly.
Like you're not even following the same repetitive path like you would on like YouTube. Like on YouTube you're watching the same channels like 9 out of 10 times and then
Well, like, yeah, you
that
want the
ninth
update of
video
the
you're,
saga on
you know,
YouTube.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care about the saga.
No facts.
on
Yes.
TikTok.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this story can
Exactly.
keep unfolding
Exactly.
without me.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know, man.
And it's like a lot of people
weird.
don't follow either because TikTok's good enough to like give it to you
Just feed
again,
you new
even if you don't
content,
follow.
yeah.
If you just
Facts.
watch it, it'll give it to you again. So you don't even need to follow it. And then
Yeah,
so
you
there's
see
that
it.
huge problem of like you don't even retain people, and then people forget about you so quickly. And then
See, and that's
like-
where I think
what the
YouTube
fuck?
excels so much more because YouTube will
Yeah.
be like, you watched that video. I am going to put more of that video along other videos you may like, and this is to get you
Yeah.
to eventually subscribe to that person.
Mm-hmm.
Like TikTok is
Yeah.
like, if they got another video that goes up, we'll show it to you because you like the last one. But if it don't go up, like if it don't get more than like this many likes, you'll never see them again. Like, and it's
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know, like YouTube. I feel like there's been people where it's like I don't subscribe to them, but then I'll see their stuff pop up, and then like I'll see like something from like 3 years ago that they made, and then it'll finally show me something from like 2 days ago, and I'll be like,
Yeah.
okay, cool, I actually do like that person. Subscribe.
Facts,
I want to see more.
facts.
Like
Yeah,
TikTok
yes.
is gonna be like no new people.
no, yeah,
every
YouTube.
swipe,
Yeah.
every single swipe.
It also takes you a second to like the YouTuber enough to like watch, you know,
Oh yeah,
a full
Yeah,
I'm
multiple
I never
video.
one
Yeah.
video
Right.
So
subscribe.
it,
Yeah. No. Exactly.
No
you
one video
you have to
exactly.
watch like 3 videos and be like, all right,
be
I
like,
really
okay.
like
Yeah,
their
dude,
shit.
like,
All right,
nah,
then,
bro.
you
I
know.
gotta.
Yeah.
I have to really like my subscribe feed. I actually like to use, so I don't want it cluttered with people that I don't
Exactly.
like. I
Exactly.
regularly go in, and I'm a person. I'll unsubscribe if I don't want to. Like if I'm done with like you as a creator, but like I'll stay subscribed if it's like okay, I'm just not watching you right now. But it's like that's why
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
I like to actually know that I fuck with you before I hit subscribe because
Yeah.
I don't want
Yeah.
you just
Yeah.
populating my page. Like there's a few people where it's like I don't watch their shit anymore, but I'm still subscribed because I want to support that person. I still support what you're doing.
Yeah,
but
no
I just don't
facts.
watch.
No, there's
Yeah,
hella
100%.
creators that I'm like just OG subscribe, but I
Yeah.
don't watch even close to as often,
No,
right? Like
100%.
Exactly, which I'm like, if that
You
I don't
tune
need
in
to
every
know,
now
like,
and
does
then.
that hurt?
Yeah.
Does that hurt
Yeah.
their analytics more? Like, should I unsubscribe from them? Would that actually be better for them? I don't know, but we don't know much about YouTube. We take guesses.
Nah,
And if
dude,
it
it's
works
good,
for
dude.
Somebody, we assume
Keep the
their guess
numbers
was
up,
Yeah,
right?
keep the
numbers up. It's
yeah.
all good.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want them to see a mass unsubscribe. That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Let's talk about one random thing before we dive into these topics. I did not put it on the list, but I want to talk about it. Have you all heard about the game Starfield?
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
Okay, you've heard about it.
I
True,
just
true.
saw
We can
clips
talk
of
about
it. Yeah.
This game is new. It's by Bethesda. It came out yesterday. I streamed 5 hours of it.
Okay.
I've played. I'm about 8 hours in. And they said
Damn.
the game gets hard. Like they said the game gets like intense and good around like 12. So I'm super excited for what happens at 12 hours. But I'm loving this game so much. It's like it's like a space kind of like sci-fi game is the best way to put it.
True,
But it's
okay.
like Bethesda, so it's got like super Skyrim-y vibes or like what's the other game? Fallout vibes. I'm really enjoying it. Though.
Yeah.
I think Bob's played a little bit of it too. But me and my homie Ryan have really been
Which
on it
which
since
system is it
dropped.
on?
It's on everything, but what system
On
can
everything?
you play
Oh,
it for? Like
all
I have
done.
Game Pass, so I can play it technically
It's
for free.
free.
I bought a new Xbox Series S this week, so I'm now in
Oh,
the next
true.
gen
Oh,
console
facts.
vibes.
Facts.
Dude,
Nice.
And this is the first.
Yeah, no, I
game.
I might get it for my PS5 then.
Into the family.
I just heard that people were disappointed because like when you go to new planets, you can't actually explore the whole planet. You're just exploring like 5 feet of the planet, and then you need to leave.
No.
Like that's what I heard.
Yeah,
is
that's
the-
incorrect.
So what it is
The
you
criticism.
can't walk the entire circumference of the
Yeah.
planets.
You
You
can.
can only go a certain distance from your
You
ship.
can go in between
But
different places.
if you really wanted to.
But there's
you
also
could-
like a limited number of places too, right?
No,
Like
no,
isn't
hold
that
on.
land anywhere on
something?
any planet?
Yeah, so you can technically
Oh,
okay,
like,
okay.
land wherever the fuck you want, but like every planet is not going to be. You can get out and you can walk this entire
You
thing.
just chill.
Also, it's gonna be unrealistic to walk
Well,
the entire thing.
no,
Yeah.
because people will do it. But
People
the thing
would,
is,
but,
like,
like,
you
it's
could
crazy.
do it, but you'd have to bring your ship with you, get up, fly forward like a little bit, and then
Facts,
get down and walk again to make it reload.
Mm.
But
that
at this
area.
point,
like
at
to
this
make
point,
it
it's
generate
like,
the whole
But
planet?
take
It just
your
won't
ship to
generate the
the-
whole thing all at once,
Yeah,
right?
to give
Kind
you
of
an
thing?
idea, the
Take-
size of the
Yeah.
map it generates for you to walk around in is bigger than all of the Fallout maps.
Damn.
Got it.
So, yeah,
got
the
it. Yeah, so it
conflict is
gives you
so
a
weird.
space, but it's
it
not.
gives you
It's
a
not
lot to work with.
truly a full planet, is what people. So people were
You
just
can't walk
complaining
Yeah,
on,
yeah,
like
I think
complaining
people
about the
expected
nitty-gritty,
full
basically.
Full planet,
Like,
full
yeah, yeah, yeah.
roam, walk wherever the fuck you want
Yeah,
type
it's
shit.
not-
From like
Yeah,
the moment
yeah,
you
yeah.
touch
What's it
down.
called?
I got you.
Star
Got you.
line.
Starlight.
What?
Starfield?
Starfield.
You're right. You're right.
What did you say? Starline?
Starline,
I said
yeah.
Starline. I did.
Oh no,
Starfield.
I saw. people
Yeah,
play this
but
game.
like I've been really enjoying it. I like the main
Sure.
story. It's a game you can obviously like
Gotcha,
no life
gotcha.
and keep playing after you finish main story.
Yeah,
I am
okay.
hardcore.
Do you know how
trying
much
to
it
beat
is
main
right now?
story. I'm not sure. I
probably
would assume it's
Brand
regular.
new AAA video game
60.
Yeah, I was
price?
about to say, if
Yeah.
anything, maybe a little cheaper
70?
because it's intentional.
I think
no
it's
multiplayer.
70.
It's intentional, no multiplayer, so it is all online. It's all offline solo.
They don't make them cheaper for that.
I know, but I mean, it's cheaper on Xbox. Like I know
Is
the
it?
Xbox price isn't full 70, but I also have Game Pass, so everything is intensely discounted.
Yeah, $70.
Never mind.
$70. Yeah.
Everything is discounted because Bethesda and Xbox. But like, yeah, like it's cheaper on Xbox and on PC.
Yeah, dude, 70. Yeah, that's like the max you could really charge. How much you charging
Well,
for
so
a video
I mean,
game?
I think
you
if you buy it with
Hang on.
Game Pass, like if I buy it right now, if they were to take it off Game
Yeah.
Pass streaming, I think the game for me would be, I think it said like $38 or some shit. So
Oh,
like,
dang.
so it said, but so I was assuming the discount was like, oh, the game must be like 55 or like, nope. But that's
Dude,
just
also,
it
like,
seems.
What do we think about this like subscription price creep, dude? Everything's creeping, dude. Like gaming
It's called
subscriptions are
inflation.
creeping.
I can
Video
tell you
subscriptions
about
are
it, man.
creeping.
That's why I have an Xbox right now because
Yeah.
of subscription prices.
Yeah.
I, for the last 2 years, have been paying for Xbox Game Pass Ultimate because I get to play it on my old Xbox One, which it gave me a whole new
Yeah.
life out of that console. My brother-in-law gave me that console to sell it, and he was like, "If you can use it, use it."
Yeah.
I got Game Pass on it just to test it out. I've loved that console. It became one of the coolest things ever. It got me back into Xbox. I was paying, so I got the Ultimate subscription for $20 a month, so I could also play on my iPad, so I can do the Xbox Game
Yeah.
Pass Ultimate like subscription shit. It was the coolest thing ever. I've been paying $20 a month after tax for this.
Yeah.
And then I look online after 2 years, for $24.99, I could get an Xbox for $24.99 a month. I can get an Xbox for 2 years I pay, and it gives me 2 years free of Game Pass Ultimate.
Oh shit.
So if I would have paid $4
Yeah,
extra for the last
Damn.
2 years, I could have already had this Xbox. But the subscription is so cool, and I think it's so worth it that I'm like, I'll stay with it for another 2 years. So
Hey, I might
I
get on
think
this
the
shit, too.
subscription itself is beautiful, but the price is wild because you're telling me
Yeah,
that I can.
yeah.
You're telling me that I can buy a console in 2 years for the price of your like. That's a crazy price if you're not getting something extra. And I wasn't technically for 2 years. I don't know. I think it's worth it, but
no,
I do
and
think
I'm
the
not
prices
getting
are
something
insane.
extra. So I get what you're saying. So if you're buying the console over a period of time and having
makes
this
more
subscription,
sense.
it just
Yeah.
makes so much sense. Okay, I get what you're saying.
Because
Like,
so when you
yeah,
put the
in that
prices together,
perspective,
when you put the price
yeah,
together, I
it does
save
work.
like I think like $150 or like $200 by doing it this way instead of doing it the way I was doing it if I were to
Yeah,
buy a console
yeah.
because I wanted to play Starline, which my other console
Got it,
I
got
can't
it.
imagine what
Starfield.
Starfield. I'm sorry, I said it again.
Starfield.
Okay, but either
Played
way,
so many more hours than you. Though.
I've played so many hours of the game, I know. But either way, like I was gonna play this game, and I can't imagine what the freaking loading times would have been on my Xbox One. The loading
Yeah,
times were
yeah,
already
yeah.
garbage for
Was
something
it
basic like
launching on
Fortnite.
Xbox One?
I don't know. I told Ryan I'm gonna pull it up on each of my monitors one night and just put it up on both and see the loading times, because there's no way it can be good. Like I know how long it takes me to play Forza on that other Xbox compared to this little tiny Xbox I just got. Like, and I mean, also just games look so
Facts,
much more beautiful.
facts.
Oh my god, I was playing in the past.
Dude, I might have to get on this because I need a next gen.
Yeah, I mean, if you
PS5
do
is
it,
still
if you
kinda
do it and you can
ridiculous.
spare it, I'd say go for the you can do the same model deal for
Yeah.
the
Right.
higher level Xbox.
yeah, I
Grab
did.
a digital only PS5.
Yeah, if you want to
Sure,
get in the
that.
PS5 market as well.
I was also thinking the what's that one handheld?
That's
Rogue.
Oh,
The Steam Deck?
Ally.
Steam
No,
Deck?
The Ally.
Rogue.
Yeah.
Now, do you
Oh.
do you pay for any PS systems? Either of you that are game subscriptions? Bob, you probably have more game subscriptions than us. Do
I have
you have, which ones do you pay for?
PlayStation
Just Game Pass, or do you have like Game Pass and anything else?
I canceled all. I had.
Oh
EA
wait, hold on.
Play.
Why'd you cancel them? That goes right into this what we're just talking about.
Well, I had EA Play, but then
I-
I got Game Pass.
I
and
was
included
playing for
EA Play,
PlayStation
so
Plus, but I
canceled
don't have
it.
it anymore.
Yeah,
Okay,
No,
so you
I've,
got
I
I've
play.
PlayStation
I
Plus.
pay for PlayStation Plus
Yeah.
whenever I need to play something online.
Okay,
I
so
don't
you just
want
do
to
it for
play.
like the time period of which you'll play it.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't rock my PS5 enough to need to pay for it 24/7.
I feel that.
Yeah, dude, I don't play. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Same.
try not to play that much, man. Otherwise, I would be hooked, man, for hours.
Yeah,
It's a bad, it's a
I
bad
have that
thing.
trait. I have that trait. I'm telling myself that once I hit like 18 hours of this game, I need to make sure I'm doing other things too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
until
dude,
then,
because, dude, I've
working
literally
hard.
not worked for 2 weeks and just played Pokemon. Like that's how sick my brain is, you know. So like, I need to control myself. You know?
Pokemon's a
Like,
trap. I'm on a
Yeah.
break from Switch era Pokemon right now, and when I tell you, I feel the difference between when I'm playing Pokemon actively and when I'm not.
Yeah.
Like like my
Yeah.
brain was constantly thinking about Pokemon. I'm talking about like what to trade, what area I'm going to next,
Yeah.
what
Oh
battle
my
I'm gonna do.
God.
Like my
Yeah.
brain was always thinking about those until I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna play something else. Then I did PokeMMO, then I had a whole other set of things,
Yep.
and then I bought the Xbox, and I'm finally out of Pokemon brain. Like
Yeah.
it took that much for me to separate and take a break. And I'm gonna probably like go back to it in probably like a month. I want to like seriously take a break from that because I realized I was in it. Like, bro, Pokemon gets you.
Yeah.
I
I'd
know
like
exactly
to,
what
Yeah.
I feel.
No,
I'd like
it
to
gets
do
you.
a callback here to what I said about your chart.
It's a lot.
It was true.
Removed, I can say that my Pokemon spreadsheet is a lot.
Crazy.
But when but here's the reason for it. When I hop back in after my month break, I can
Back in
start
it.
right the fuck from where I was from. You know how much harder that
Yeah.
would be if I was not
Yeah.
as organized as I was.
Nah,
I would
that's
probably
true.
not hop back into it for a year just out of the daunting
Facts.
of the task.
No,
But
dude,
I write down
that's
exactly
helpful as
what I'm
fuck,
doing
dude.
in game.
Mhm.
So every single
Yeah.
Pokemon game I have written down in a notebook exactly what I was doing last time. So if I want to just like start
Yeah.
at Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl right now, I know what I'm hunting for. I know where I'm at. I know what I'm about to do. Like, it's excessive.
Yeah, no, dude, that's
But
helpful.
it makes it dope.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna do the
No,
same
dude,
thing for
if you keep-
Starfield, dude. It's excessive. That game is intense. There's a lot you can do.
If you keep track of shit, dude, that's so helpful, dude, when you go back to it. Because like I always lose track of my like anything I'm doing for
I'm telling you, dude. I
It's
use
so hard to
Microsoft
it's so
OneNote
hard to
and
get
Google
back to where you
Sheets.
were if you
Oh,
forget about it for a while, you know?
Bro, for real.
Yeah. I love it so much though, man. Like when you do dive into a game, like even like this game here,
Dude.
like it's dope. Like
Yeah.
I mean, like the Skyrims, the Fallouts, like the games where you can really like create a character. Like my character's a storyline in this game. When I'm playing this, like I'm that character. I already know. I know who I fuck with. I know who I don't fuck with. Like I'm playing a long game on a couple people. I'm going crazy for in a good way.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's a fun game.
Facts.
I'm loving it. But yeah, you know, lose some life on some Starfield if you're having fun, or Starline as I keep calling it. That's the only random thing I wanted to bring up before we dove into the real topics. But you Parse, or was it Ananya? You put the AI thing in here this week about
I
the
think that
AI
was-
artist getting signed. Who was it? Because
Oh,
somebody.
I put
Yeah,
that
you
in.
put that in there?
I don't. Are we skipping the Apple one?
Oh, I was going to
Who
talk
put
about
that in?
that. Oh, I mean, yeah, I could talk about that first. I put that in there because
okay.
I was using Apple's karaoke feature in my car.
Yeah.
This was just a
True.
shout out for it.
Facts.
Oh
It's-
yeah,
It is the most. It's the best computerized AI
Dang.
for removing audio, and I say that as someone who's been taking
Yeah.
vocals off tracks for years. I've been doing this since I first
Dude,
got turntables. I do
actually-
this for artists when they're trying to rap over beats, or if I'm trying to get a
Yeah.
sample. Apple has cracked the effing code. It does not get better
So good.
than the quality at which they can remove the vocals from a song and add them back at your
Dude.
own leisure. With
Yeah,
that,
no,
with
I've
that.
accidentally
It's-
clicked it before,
Bro.
and I'm like, damn. Like,
it keeps the depth, it
it's
keeps the
crazy.
quality.
Yeah.
It can tell the difference between background vocals and the main vocal pretty
Mm-hmm.
well. And I'm assuming this is definitely for the tracks that are lossless. It's probably better. I listen to a lot of my music in lossless, so if you're on the high fidelity mode,
Yeah.
it might be different for you. But if you're in the all lossless mode, which I know like eats away cellular and definitely eats away at your like saved music data, like it's so
Yeah,
perfect.
I just
Like
think
I was like so like, and I mean for people who are artists or anything who's watching this, if you wanted to record something, if you're a producer and you want to make a chop, you can plug your phone into your computer now and you can get a beautiful export of it. You don't have to go on YouTube and find this low quality with the lead vocal still bleeding through. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really going to
Yeah,
change the
yeah.
game, I think, in sample chopping.
Facts.
Like, because I mean, we're in a
Facts.
world where people are digital sample chopping now.
Yeah.
Like, not many people are digging crates and getting vinyls. So it's like, this is intense. Like, this is gonna make it so
Yeah,
that like
yeah.
you can really get into the weeds. And also just for the fun of using karaoke mode, sometimes I just want to hear what that beat was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and you can run it back, turn that shit off, and I'm like, oh my god, this beat is amazing, and I'm hearing it in good quality. I'm not hearing, like somebody bleed through. Like, for example, God Did is the track that I found this out about because I wanted to hear the beat of
Yeah,
God did
that's
without DJ
great.
Khaled screaming at the beginning. Because the first keys are like so dope, and it's like when you take him out of there, it's like, oh my God, this beat is just so
Another
beautiful
one.
and so amazing.
Another
But like I wanted to remove all of the like extra fluff that was around it.
Facts. We the best.
We the best. They didn't believe
Yeah,
in
dude.
us.
Um,
And I actually know it because I heard the song so many times. Like that's
God,
really what he
dude.
says. Like
I think Spotify has a feature too. I haven't used it,
Not
so
as
I wanted to use. Now I want to use it and
as
see if it's good or is it gonna be trash. Now I
It's-
want to hear.
it's great for the Spotify one is great for an app. For this to be a music app, for this to be a secondary feature,
Yeah.
it's good. The Apple one is
It's just actually.
I don't want to know how much R&D went into that. Because it like I hope it's not a throwaway. I hope they keep working on it because it seems like they've put so much into it already. Like people use it so that like it has good feedback.
Yeah.
You know, one of those things. Because this is like one of those where I'm like, holy shit, like they've changed the game in my opinion in the way this one sounds. And I've heard them on the other ones. Like I mean, also like I use things like Virtual DJ or I'll use like my turntables and other softwares that I'm not gonna name because I don't have them the correct ways. But like I use those softwares and they're just like not as good, and it blows my mind that the baked-in app on my phone is better.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why I put that on there. But yeah, we can talk about the second topic now. But yeah, the Apple karaoke feature is crazy.
Another one.
Another one.
All right.
Is that our
Yeah, dude.
transition
For this AI artist, dude. So first thing I saw is that this group. So what happened is that Warner Brothers didn't sign like a true artist, right? There's some group
They
behind
signed
this
they
AI,
signed the
right?
coders.
Basically.
Yeah.
So they signed whatever this AI group is, and obviously this AI group now can make like other artists too. So this isn't the only one, but they created this girl, and yeah, dude, it's just stupid. In my
I
opinion,
listened to
dude.
the song,
like-
and I'm mad I gave it a
Dude.
stream.
Like, literally, like, why would you sign an AI versus trusting, having faith in a human, dude? Why don't you have any faith in humanity? Like, what are you
Well, I think
doing,
the
dude?
thing here
At this
is
point,
the
I don't like
return.
that, dude.
I guarantee you. Well,
Yeah.
first off,
That's
this is my
crazy,
thought
yeah.
process. I think the contract that those coders signed is terrible.
Oh,
I
for
think
sure.
they signed a contract that anyone who was using their human voice and wanted the rights to their music for eternity would like. I don't think they would have ever signed that if there were someone who valued the creation. I think they value their ability to make more of these higher than they're valuing their actual songs. Whereas somebody like Warner knows I can make money off music right now.
Yeah.
So I think they're just like,
yeah.
the deal's probably terrible. It's probably like, yo, we own the masters. Like, you can't keep any of the songs, but you can keep the character or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But we own the likeness and the performance rights, some shit like that, where it's crazy. But like, it makes sense to me that could happen in the sense of it being signed. But what doesn't make sense to me is it having fans. I think as humans, we need to
Exactly,
we need to
dude.
be the ones
sure.
to
No, that's
show.
my point. Is the only reason they're doing this is thinking that this AI singer is going to get human attention rather than humans getting human attention. And I think this is a bad gamble, dude. If this happens, then human creators are out, dude. And that's the end for all of us.
You're right.
And I don't want that to come anywhere close to us.
No,
You know what
did
I'm
you
saying?
guys see that Drake Weekend AI song?
Yes.
It's like nominated for a Grammy.
Yeah.
I was about to say. So this is
Bro.
the issue. This is the issue.
It's
On the tail of
crazy.
all of that, what happened was the Recording Academy, who is over the Grammys, finally made an AI ruling. The CEO said, as long as the song was written by someone else, we don't care if the voice is AI. Meaning that but what's the
that's so
but what's the
trash.
limitations for writing a song?
Yeah.
Meaning that you can have a computer generate the entire song. You can go back and change a few words, and that's technically a human co-writer on the song.
No, that's
All you'd have to do is literally change one word, and you could be a
Yeah.
co-writer, or you change the chorus, or
Exactly.
you have a human
No,
write the
you are
chorus,
the
and you
writer,
don't write the
basically,
actual song.
if you change
Yeah.
one
You are
word.
the So
Yeah.
by them
Yeah.
saying that, because it was all pertaining to the Weeknd song, they said the Weeknd Drake song is allowed because the person who wrote it is going to take the credit, and the voices are AI. So that being said, that's a floodgate.
Yeah, no.
Because
exactly.
also, like, I mean,
Dude,
okay, we don't value the
that's
Grammys
so
a lot,
bad.
period. But
That's
this
so bad.
devalues the Grammys more
Even
intensely
more, yeah.
if one of
Yeah.
these songs actually hits the nomination list next year.
Bro,
No, like, dude, my whole point
Drake
is,
wins
what
wins
if
an
what if
award
a
over Ashley
fan
Drake?
makes a better song than Drake makes? What happens
Yeah.
then? Now it flips
I want
the
to know. I
entire
want
thing
to know
upside
how.
down. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
how are the Weeknd and Drake's legal people dealing with this? Because it's
Yeah.
trained
Yeah.
on their voices. It's using their
Mm-hmm.
voice. So it's like,
Because now,
how are
yeah,
they not
dude,
allowed to say that
you
that's
gotta
my likeness? You cannot use that.
Copyright your
yeah.
own voice
And if,
now.
dude, if more relevant music is coming out by someone else that's impersonating Drake, and everyone's listening to that shit and not Drake's account, then, dude, what the fuck's gonna happen, dude? Like,
Yeah.
that's insane to me. That doesn't make sense.
No,
Yeah.
100%, 100%.
I got no faith in the future on that one because that's just like,
Yeah,
okay,
dude.
so we don't care about
It's-
the Grammys anymore. Got it, cool.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah.
all I got out of that
Yeah.
entire statement.
Like, this is just starting to get like to territories, like especially with the Netflix stuff, where they're gonna clone people's faces and just put them in the
Oh,
background for
yeah.
free. You don't get
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
You get a one-time payment and you're
that is-
out, dude. Like,
that is the
that's
one
crazy
thing
to
where
me.
I'm like, the writer
You know?
strike needs
Yeah,
to
yeah,
win.
100%.
Like they
Yeah,
need to
yeah.
win this strike because that is the creepiest shit ever.
That's-
when they were
that's
just
so
like,
wild.
yeah, so you get paid 1 day rate to be an
Bro.
Yeah.
extra, and then for the rest
One
of
time,
eternity,
and that's it.
we're gonna use you as
Your
background.
face is gone.
Yeah.
You don't need you
And
anymore.
it's like,
Who
know
are
these
you?
People, well, first of all, just
Yeah.
think about you lose the
It's crazy.
networking opportunity of being on a set.
Mhm.
Not only do you lose
Yeah.
the networking opportunity, you lose the learning opportunity of how to operate on a set, how to be on a set. Like, so
Yep.
there's you lose all opportunity of becoming a better actor in the future because of this.
Facts.
Like, this is
Dude.
deeper than just being like, that's cheap work. I don't even think it's bad to additionally populate backgrounds with extra people. I think it is bad to
Yeah.
additionally populate them with the people that you're not paying. That's ignorant as hell.
Yep.
Like,
You're not even paying them. You're paying them one time and they're gone.
Imagine you're
It's
sitting
crazy,
on your couch,
dude.
a new show comes out, you're like, oh my god, I can't wait to watch this, and you're just in the
You're just
background in a
there.
You're
random
like, oh,
new
I'm
show.
in this one.
Bro, no residuals, no payments. Like you're just in the back.
You're the main character.
Dude, it's wild.
You're the
man.
main
So
extra. You're the
I think
repeating
it's
extra.
gone.
Bro.
This is the boundary where humanity, we need to draw that line. We need to just be
Yeah,
like,
100%.
if there is AI content, that needs to be completely separate
Yeah.
to humans. You know what I'm saying? We're not replicating humans
I feel
to
like
put
you
on
should
the
have to,
on the
you should
screen.
have
I don't
to
think that should be a
almost
thing.
create something
You know?
entirely new. Like Netflix
Yeah.
should be like, here's our Netflix AI generated content app.
Exactly, and make
I
that
think
separate. That's
I
AI
think you
generated.
should
They're
not
not
be
real
allowed
people.
to
They're
put them
fictional.
together.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, we're not gonna base it. Hey, put Leonardo DiCaprio in this AI movie. Like, I don't want that to happen. Where
And all
he's
it's
not even
really
in the
gonna
movie.
take
He
is
didn't even.
one A-list
They just
actor
put-
to do it. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
it's
just
gonna
put
be
him in the
someone to
movie.
be
You
like,
know,
alright.
he didn't even
One-
act, dude. They just cloned his face.
It's gonna
you know?
probably be like a B-list actor who was kind of famous, who's fallen off, who's gonna be like, yeah,
Yeah.
I sold my
Yeah.
just straight up 3D scans of my likeness
Yeah.
for like $2 million because I was down.
Yeah.
And it's like
Yeah.
they're gonna be
Dude.
on everything. Their entire career is gonna resurge. They're gonna be happy about it, and they're gonna not act a single day in their life.
Facts.
Like again, like
Yeah, yeah,
it's gonna ruin it all. We're so close to being.
dude.
Yeah. No, I think you would have to be at a certain level of fame to be able to do that. To be like, you're already so famous, your life.
Well, I
wouldn't
mean,
really
like, yo, I was about to
change.
say somebody famous
Like-
who's currently like falling off, who's like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get another role like that. Like, let's say at the end of Kevin Hart's peak, which I'm assuming we're getting near, and if we're not, holy shit, that man's gonna make too many movies. But like,
I mean, he's fallen
like-
all the way off, man. He's,
but my thing is, he's fallen off, come back up every single time. But the thing is, he can
Yeah.
still sell out Madison Square Garden tomorrow.
Facts.
When he gets to the point where he
Yeah,
can't
facts.
do
Right
that,
when he comes
and he's
back.
just like,
Exactly.
hey, Netflix, y'all could have
Just
an AI
take me.
write
Yeah,
jokes
yeah,
and
yeah.
stand on that stage.
Facts.
yes,
And
yeah.
y'all can make a whole AI comedy special out of me.
Yeah.
It's over.
Facts.
Like he's gonna murder an industry.
Facts.
The jokes may be funny. Who cares,
Dude,
Like
And think that AI, all it needs to do, let's say it gets really good in 5
It
years,
just
right?
makes fun of the AI.
Let's say it gets really fucking good. All Kevin Hart needs to do is it's gonna generate 1,000 jokes, and he just
and he
needs
just
to read
goes
through
yes or
them
no.
and just pick
Yeah.
them. That's it. And now he can just throw it in there and then make himself. You know, like it's gonna be crazy,
And
dude.
And
I
they're
don't
gonna
know,
try
man.
to pass it off and be like, well, it was trained on all the jokes he's ever
Yeah.
told, so it only knows
And-
his material. We made sure it doesn't know anyone else's material, so every joke is original and
Exactly.
new.
And
Like-
this sounds great, dude. It sounds great, but
No, it sounds terrible.
the
It
key
sounds
is
a Black Mirror
like
episode.
no. I mean, it sounds great if like if you got paid, right? If you're doing it yourself. If let's say Drake was making his own AI song with his own voice, that sounds cool, right? But I
Zoom
guarantee
off.
you, the label is going to literally just take all the money, dude. Right
Oh,
when there's
yeah.
an AI doing it, you're gonna be cut out of the deal. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Like
the
you're not
fact
gonna
that your
get the full
voice-
value of what's coming
Yeah,
back here.
bro.
There's
And
no way.
that's the whole problem with this, dude.
Yeah.
Like just
You
like
can't
those
copyright
extras,
your
we're
own
all gonna
voice.
get cut out of the money.
Yeah.
That's a
We're just
fact.
there's literally gonna be a
Facts.
new copyright about all of it.
Yeah.
Like the second it gets out of hand, people are gonna be like, and you can copyright your shit, and you're gonna have to, or it's gonna be something where it's gonna be like inherently copyrighted, and you just have to give it away or sign it away or
Yeah.
something. Which I would hope it would be more inherent. Like,
Yeah.
I would hope that I could, like, if someone were to take all of my videos I've posted over the years and compile them and make an AI of me or something, I could be like, hey, no, like that would be the hope. That I
Dude,
could
that's
retroactively
the scariest
be
thing
the
to me.
owner of that
Is
instead
it's
of being
totally
like, well,
possible.
you didn't do it quick enough.
Right.
Like,
right.
how bad would it be if
Especially
it's like,
for,
well, somebody
you know-
else copyrighted your videos before
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
That would be wild.
Yeah.
It'd be crazy. You get caught up in a legal battle over your own shit.
Mm-hmm.
I
Legit.
can't-
No, dude, literally,
the
like-
world's going down fucking hill. I can't.
It's gonna be crazy, dude. Like, especially like they have so much content of us online. In 5 years, they're gonna be able to just train on all of our videos we put out and just clone, you know,
Yeah,
one of us.
For
We're
real.
feeding.
It's gonna be
we're
so
feeding the
easy.
model.
It's gonna be
We've been
so
doing
easy.
it since the
Yeah.
internet was flipped on. We're
Legit.
feeding our future. Like
Straight up.
whatever robot
up.
or whatever this is, we've just been giving it all the tools and
Yup.
information it needed,
Yup.
and we're here now, man. Before we
Yeah.
get too far
Also,
off
our
of,
cameras have gotten better over the
Oh
years.
yeah,
So
cameras are over with, dude. The-
Bro,
you can
no.
go and use filters to look like whatever the hell you want on
Bro.
your basic front-facing camera. I remember when
legit.
front-facing cameras looked like you were talking to potatoes.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like I
Yeah.
remember when the flip phone camera was a thing.
Yup,
Like people would show
yup.
flip phone camera
I'd be
pictures and be
like,
like,
yeah.
"Yo, this
you
is
and
sick."
you would know what's happening there. Now it looks like it's just covered in Vaseline.
Dude.
Like,
Yeah.
it's
Yo, legit.
I was looking back at some Facebook
For real,
videos from
man.
like 8th grade that were posted, and I was like, what was this recorded on? Who thought like
No,
and
dude.
I
Yeah.
like I don't even know what's happening. Like
Right,
I
you
can't
can't
tell
even
you
tell.
Exactly.
what
Facts.
is happening in
Facts.
this scene. But we are
Facts.
laughing, we're commenting on the video. I don't it's in 240.
Yeah.
It's in smooth 240.
Bro,
Like
it's a
blocks.
slideshow.
Bro,
Yeah.
blocks, man.
Bro.
Motion
Dude,
blur
when you look
rare.
at 144, dude, that was how TVs were. They were at 144, dude.
Ooh.
That was TVs were at that,
Yeah.
dude. Like
I think
entire
that's why
like
we like
just
cartoons
be
so much back in the
blocks.
day.
Facts.
Cartoon
Facts.
was the best medium for
Cartoon
the
was so
television
good.
resolution we
Yeah.
had.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude,
Like-
exactly, dude. Like you weren't
100%.
seeing anything real life on that TV, dude.
Like, bro.
Legit.
I was there's some shit where I'll just be watching it and it's like you'll see the like remastering of something. You'll be like, how the fuck did I
Yeah.
watch it
Yeah.
in its original form?
Bro, yeah.
Like I can't.
Oh my
believe.
God.
Or video games like the BioShocks. Like I love them. Like I have a certain nostalgia. I still play them on my 360 for the nostalgia of it. But once you play the remastered,
Oh yeah, it's over.
you're just like, dude,
Yeah.
I played
Yep.
through this game and loved it and had no clue that's what this room looked like.
Facts.
Like,
Facts.
it's like, dude, I can't believe the
Facts.
360 graphics held back this much. Like, how did the developers feel? When they were probably
Yeah.
like, dude, when we ship this,
Bro,
we
this
gotta
was- this
compress
was
the hell out of
best.
this
Yeah.
game.
Dude, also like what I realize is like the contrast on old games is so low. Like when I go back and play, like I don't know if you guys played that game like Sly Cooper on PlayStation.
Yeah.
I've
One of my
heard it.
favorite
I don't think
games.
I ever played that.
But
Yeah.
dude, it's literally in the night, and it's like this fox like or this raccoon running around at night, and dude, you can't even see him, dude. Like
Yeah, you
when
Bro,
you go
you love
barely
and you,
tell.
and you loved that game
see
in the
this
dark.
freaking
Yeah.
You loved that
raccoon
dark ass
running in the
game.
night, dude. It's so dark, dude. Like
That's wild, bro.
I was like, damn, bro.
Yeah,
Like
that shit's
And it's
crazy.
crazy. 'cause
crazy
it's just
these
like,
older games.
And the thing is, like, on the technology they pair with, they looked worse.
Yeah.
So that's the confusion for me
Yeah,
as well
yeah.
on like how I play
was
these. 'cause, like,
crazy.
I remember dude, when
It's
I got my
insane.
360, I was playing on a fat back TV. I was playing
Yeah.
that joint like I'm talking TV thick as shit. Like this TV was gigantic, and I was like, dude, Halo
Yeah.
was the shit to me. I remember like in the curved glass. Like how did I know what was happening?
Dude.
How did I attack enemies? What is this? And I was like,
it was
dude, I used
crazy.
to love this. I
It was
played this
crazy.
daily, just
No,
sitting in front of that
yeah.
TV.
I remember me and my cousins, we used to play it was NBA Live at the time
Oh,
on the
yeah.
PS2. We used to play hours, be like, yo, this is
Bro.
like watching a real game.
Playing 2D flat damn near,
No.
bro. Like,
For
Yeah,
real.
yeah.
Like no 3D in the game at all, bro.
Nothing.
Oh my god, that was real life, and it's crazy to see how far it's come. Because even if I plug my 360 into my like TV right now, it's gonna look way better. It's terrible, but it's gonna look way better than back then.
Facts.
Like it looks better than
old ass TV.
It looks better than when I was plugging in component cables. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the HDMI looks better than the component.
Highest resolution it was getting was 360p, dude.
Yeah,
back
like
in the
look,
day,
I'm gonna say the Wii. The Wii is the same.
Yeah.
That thing, it looks like a Wii, no matter what the fuck you plug it into. Like you can't save that system, but the games were created for it.
Yeah.
But like the Xbox, I'll be playing shit and I'm like, this is decent. Like we could still do Black Ops on that 360, and you would know what was happening on a better TV than the TVs that we used to play on, type shit. But it's gonna look better on every other system we could possibly play it on, from Xbox One to PlayStation 4. Like. There's some where it was like, dude, this level, I just had no clue. Like, man, I missed so many pickup items. I missed whole plots of the game damn near just based on not understanding like this one side of the room. Yeah. Like, bro, there's so much, like, especially, and I mean, I keep going back to BioShock, but like when you go back to like those first ones where it's like there's writing on the wall where it was like, dude, that was unintelligible. Like it was like that just helped me so much in learning more about the game, like the story. Missed all of it, bro. But hey, man, upgrading, getting out here with these new shits. We got one more topic over here. We can touch on this one real quick. Who put this one in here? I don't think I watched this too.
Yeah.
What is an AI?
It's an AI backpack.
That is so interesting.
Is it a backpack that transforms, or is it just a backpack?
I would assume it's a backpack.
It's like a transformer, dude.
In it? Oh shit!
It jumps off your back. No, just kidding.
Oh wait, no, not C. He does the thing that he always does, which is feed me your bullshit.
Oh, he's onto it.
What is it, Parse? What is the AI backpack?
No, so all right, so imagine instead of like Apple's version of AR glasses, you'd be walking around and you'd see like, like squares on people's bodies, and you're able to create artificial terrain that doesn't exist, but you can only see it, right? Instead of an AR VR world, Microsoft was imagining more of like you just have an audio input of an AI. You can kind of ask it stuff. You can ask it about things around the world. You can ask it about things around you.
Instead
like
of
so you can say, hey,
recreating a fake world using an AI in the real world. Okay, that's more human friendly.
So it's just absorbing the real world and telling you about it, the real world, rather than altering the reality.
Damn,
so that's the idea of this backpack.
That's pretty cool. That's like the most AI pro-human thing in a while, and like weirdly enough, I want the fake world. I want the AR overlay.
Yeah, facts.
Damn.
Facts.
Shit.
Facts.
I feel like I should be on the other side. Right? I feel like I should like
the backpack's
this.
like this weird intermediary between the two,
like
but the glasses does both, right?
Like I might as well.
The glasses does both.
I don't give a fuck about that real tree. No, I want you to put like some crazy shit in front of me. I want everything to look like I'm traveling through Lord of the Rings. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, fuck that. Like, make my commute to work the entire road through, like,
legit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, can we get a like Frodo adventure here?
Facts.
Nah, dude, I don't know, man. This one might be the one where I'm like, nope. Like,
fuck
that's
it.
I don't know how much I care about the real world.
Yeah, it's like it's like if I'm going in halfway, I don't really feel like talking to Siri. I don't feel like talking to something rather than just seeing it. I'd much rather just see whatever it is that I want to see.
It's like, hey Cortana, tell me about this.
Like
it was built in 1920. Architect this person. I don't give a shit.
Exactly. It's like if I could just like kind of just do like my hand gestures.
I can Google that right now. I kind of would prefer like I prefer if I was okay. Look. Stay with me for a second. I'm on my bike, right? And Apple eventually makes a version of their headset that is for wearing while you're doing shit.
Facts.
And I got this Apple VR headset on, or AR headset on, and I just say, hey, Siri, go ahead and make everything look like I'm traveling through fucking Pokemon right now on this bike. It's a little bit cooler than knowing about the buildings around me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, so the hope would be that, the hope would be that the traffic's still there. So the cars would now overlay and possibly, okay, this is also dangerous. I get it. It has to be perfected before we can use it. People will die. I get it. But stay with me. This is a perfected technological world. So the cars turn into a car that you might see in Pokemon, even though I don't think I've ever seen a freaking car in Pokemon.
It'll
Are there any cars in
it'll
Pokemon?
probably be like
Either way, the cars transform into something that would be more Pokemon-esque. The streets
Mario
transform
Kart
into other
cars.
shit. That would be if you did
Yeah,
a
there are
straight Nintendo
cars.
overlay.
Right,
But this is
aren't
my
there?
thing. I don't think I've ever seen a fucking car in Pokemon.
Yeah,
and this is
I
something
don't
that's
think so.
really in my brain
No.
now. I'm gonna have to Google
Oh
it
no,
later.
there's one in a hacked version. I think I
Well, no,
played,
there's
but
there's
maybe
the
not in the
truck.
real one.
There's the truck parked outside
There
of
is
that
one.
one town, but I've never seen a car
Do you
in
remember?
motion.
There is a car because
Does it move?
I don't know which game it was, but it might have been a hack. That's why I'm not completely sure. But there was one where you go to this, you meet this dude who's from an alternate universe, and you go to his universe, and then there's cars driving around.
oh shit.
So I don't know if that, I don't know if that was a hack I played. I cannot remember.
Like a hack.
Doesn't sound mainline. Doesn't sound mainline to me. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm just tweaking. Maybe there are cars. I think maybe there are, and I just haven't. Maybe I'm just tweaking right now. Maybe that's in the maybe that's in the platinum era. I don't know.
There might have been,
Either way,
there might have been one or two.
either way,
I can't
back to
remember
the
though.
overlay
fully.
thing. The people turn into Pokemon NPCs in front of your fucking eyes. You get random. If there's like, let's say, a little bug flying around, it turns into a Pokemon bug.
facts. That'd
But
be
no,
fire.
that'll be fucking dangerous because like I don't want like somebody might just go up to it and you get fucking stung by
Try
a
to catch
bee
it.
because it's like it's the bee in Pokemon and you think it's cute. Yeah, fuck that. I can't do that. But like random mons pop up that
I
you
feel
can
like
catch
that's,
and
that's
shit.
like survival.
Either way, that'd
Dude,
be
you know
way
what would be
cooler.
the worst thing you could do? Is you could make like everyone, you could have like a beauty filter on it.
What if I
You
don't
could really
want
fuck
to be
yourself up, dude.
objectified by your headset?
I don't give a fuck, and that should be the slogan that Apple uses when they put the headset out, because you can't see it, so I don't really care. Like,
You could really be tripping
I could
yourself
walk
up
around
on how
with a
people look.
GoPro
You know
on
what I'm
my head
saying?
right now and record whoever I want on the
Yeah,
street.
no,
Who gives a fuck?
for
Like
real.
my thing is,
Yeah,
they
but
can be
you
mad
aren't
about it.
taking their face and changing it. You're taking their identity and getting rid of it.
Okay,
wiping
then I'll
it
put
off
this into
your-
perspective. I could go outside with a GoPro right now, and I could post that video to YouTube, and I could make everybody on there. I could just put an NPC character
Yeah.
over their face from random video games, and they
Yeah.
can do absolutely nothing about it. So like, same
Facts.
thing.
I'd still be offended.
I don't care if you're offended, Bob. Take your white tears somewhere else. I'm sorry. That's not even relevant. Why are your socks stuck to my desk? This is why you need a camera. You're weird. Oh, that's just your toe? That's weirder. Get your feet off my desk. Put your feet down. Put your feet down.
Yours has a
Put your
toe,
weird
right?
ass feet down. Man.
He's towing
my-
your desk out
you
here.
thought my
What the
sock
fuck?
was stuck to the
Yeah, it
desk?
looks like your socks stuck to the desk from saying because you're
Yeah,
weird.
yeah, no,
You're so weird.
I
Oh my God,
totally
let's
thought
end
it
this
was just.
episode.
I didn't
We gotta
realize.
get to a wrap up, man. Oh my God, G. I want to live in a fake world with my glasses telling me that the world is not what it is. A la the people in Wall-E, with the.
We want to be. We want to be plugged in, baby. We want to be plugged in.
I don't want to be
Plugged
plugged in. See, I want to
in.
be unplugged with the. I want to be unplugged visor on. I want to be
Yeah.
visor down.
That's plugged in.
I guess, but you know,
Battery.
I want to be battery powered, plugged in. So if the battery dies, I do have to touch grass. I'm okay with that.
Facts.
But I also would buy
Dude,
batteries
I mean-
to make sure I didn't have to.
Yeah, no, exactly.
That's the thing, dude. That's the
Then
problem.
just
It's like
plug in.
once it exists, it's like why not? You know? It's like why the fuck not?
Yeah, dude. It's
That's
like,
the problem.
bro,
That's the
fuck
problem.
that,
Once it
bro.
exists,
Facts,
that's the
it's over.
problem.
Imagine if you could do a Sims overlay in real life.
Yeah, bro. Why not?
It'd be dope as
Yeah.
hell. It'd be dope as hell.
Dude, you can do anything. That's the fucking. It's Inception shit. You can do anything. You can create a dream inside a dream inside a dream, dude.
This
You
is where
can,
I'm trying to get, bro. You just Minecraft out the
you
world.
can go
yeah.
crazy, bro.
Oh, yeah.
How cool would it be, bro? That would make your something like riding on like the lakefront trail on a bike way cooler. If I
Oh,
could like
bro.
overlay it to something different.
When you
So-
go flying into the lake.
I'm okay with that. That's like low-key my dream all the time is to
I
ride my
know.
bike right into the fucking lake. I get this urge constantly. It is
Every
not
single
it's not
time.
not something to be worried about. I am not trying to harm myself. It's purely for fun.
Yeah.
I want to
facts.
like just go off the top of like I want to go fast as I can into
Yeah,
Lake
just
Michigan
jump
off
in.
one of the high piers.
Yeah.
So bad. Like I want to
That'd be
just
lit.
ride straight off the pier, 20
Mhm.
miles per hour, kick the bike out, and just
Bro.
swan dive out into the fucking lake.
Ooh,
All the
90-degree
time.
weather.
All the every
I
time.
don't want you to die, Josh. Just
Every
don't
time
die.
I'm on my bike
As long
and
as
I'm
you
just
don't
like
die, I'm
sweating
cool with
and
it,
I'm
man.
hot as shit, I am like, oh my god, I just want to dive. I just want to dive right off.
Yeah, just be
Like,
careful,
oh my
man.
God.
Don't go in head first. You know, go with
One
your
of these
legs
times I'm gonna
down.
fucking do it. I used to jump off the pier all the time. Granted, I know it's stupid now in my older age, but like you could jump off the pier and survive. You just gotta do it smart. Actually, I'll tell you guys off air. There's
Yeah,
crazy
dude. Just,
shit.
I mean, as long as you're not head first, I think the only way is like you go head first, you concuss
Yeah.
yourself, you know, and
I
then
know
you're
how to
fucked.
dive.
You're
I'm
just out.
fine.
Yeah.
I know how to dive into water.
Facts.
That sounds like some famous word somebody says before they don't come back out of water.
Yeah, dude, that's why I'm like, yeah, just be careful, dude. Just be careful.
I don't know if research is the best way to go about it.
What else do you want me to do?
Just not do it,
Learn,
maybe.
like, let's go to a pool and have you jump off a high dive.
I can do that part. I'm more worried about with the bike. That is what I want to learn.
We'll have you start alone, and then you'll test with the bike off the high
You only
dive.
get one with the bike, okay?
No. You get multiple
You
with
get
the bike.
one full shot. Did Evil Knievel test?
Yes.
Did Evil Knievel die? Hold on, before I go into this, did Evil Knievel die doing this stunt? Because I
don't know.
I don't
I don't know the
Never
circumstances
mind.
of his
Never
death,
mind. Yeah,
but
I'm just not going to use any examples because they
Evil
could turn out to
Knievel
be
had
against me.
scientists doing things, and they tested.
I doubt it. That's not how you start, bro. You start by... How am I going to become the next great Daredevil?
No, from what I've seen with the parkour guys, they're very safe with their stunts. Like the parkour people, they do some like tests, like initial jumps to get a feel for the jump, and then they do the jump.
Yeah.
You know,
Hey, Parks.
so that you know what I'm saying. So get a quick idea real quick.
Yeah, I'll definitely get a... I mean, look, dude. I'm going to fucking do it. I'm going to do it eventually.
Facts.
It's going to be recorded.
Facts.
That's the cool
it's
part.
gonna be on
It's going to be
VTC.
recorded.
Yep.
But like, we'll see. When I do
I'll
it,
videotape
we'll
it.
see how much I
Yeah.
we'll see how much I
I'll
train.
video.
I
I'll be
want the
down.
drone in the air, Bob. Get the
Yeah.
fuck out of here.
Don't hit the
facts.
drone.
I want the drone in the air. Go high. I'm lifting. I'm lifting.
No, I
Don't
want to
hit
be
the
below
drone.
when you
First
come
of all-
off, and it's like.
First of all,
oh my
I
God.
am making a ramp for this. I'm gonna get pops involved.
Ooh,
We're making a ramp.
Facts.
I'm going off the ramp first. That's where I'm really gonna test. I'm gonna get a shit
Yeah.
bike. I'm gonna test
No,
the
I
ramp
mean,
first.
you're gonna have a GoPro. There's gonna be a
What are you
drone in the
going
air,
off the
and there's
ramp
gonna be
to?
someone filming.
360s,
To nothing. What do you mean? To my hopes and dreams.
Concrete.
Jumping off the ramp onto concrete is
Yeah.
significantly different than jumping
Water.
off the ramp.
But if I learn how to properly jump off the ramp, that means I'll know how to properly jump when I'm in the water.
You gotta make a launch and a landing. You can't just make one ramp. You gotta make two.
We'll talk about that later. I'm gonna do this one day. You guys will see a really cool video. It'll just be titled "Dude Jumps into Lake Michigan." Really cool thumbnail.
Facts.
It'll be
Okay.
me in the air. Or like you'll see a video that says how my jump went wrong. It'll be a picture of me in a cast.
Okay.
But either way,
Uh-oh.
I want the drone in the air. Man, tell everybody about what you guys got coming out this week before we get on out of here.
Let's see, man. Shorts as usual.
Hey,
Hopefully, Neverland podcast episode. Yeah, man. Same shit.
hey, what
The
you got
usual.
coming out? Parse.
I'm hopefully gonna be dropping Avatar video this weekend.
Oh,
So
shit,
changing
I'm
it up.
pumped for that. I am very, very. pumped
I
for
have an interesting idea, so I kind of wanna
I also
let it
know
roll out.
way
Let's see.
more about. I know way more about Avatar. So
Yeah,
that
no,
one-
that's what inspired me to do Avatar too, because I was like, I want you guys to
We
see
actually
one of
understand
those
it.
with Avatar. So let's do it.
Yeah, I definitely want to see where you're going with that one, man. That'll be really dope. I'm still working on my Crazy Drake video.
Ooh, true.
Drake has used a lot of samples in his life, from the first album to now.
Mm.
Man, let me
Yeah,
tell ya.
yeah.
Buckle
No, I
in.
can
When
imagine,
That video
man.
drops.
Yeah.
We'll see.
40.
That might be my first foray into being a legit video essayist, because this is the most fun I've had while writing one too.
Hey.
I'm gonna be really fun with how I shoot it. So yeah, but working on that. More
Let's
sample
go,
breakdowns
dude.
on the way. Check out the sample breakdowns already dropped.
Yeah.
I mean it. Check that shit out. And aside from that, we need a quote to end us out. What kind of quote we ending out with today? Anybody got a good quote they want to go for? Anybody got a quote they want
Oh, no shit.
to drop in? Parse, you look like you're looking something up. You looking up a good quote?
I was gonna see if I had one on hand.
You
I'm
guys
not
don't
sure.
Get the spirit.
What do you mean
You
get the
can't
spirit?
look it up.
If you can't look it up, there's got to be one off the top
If
of
it
your head.
wasn't important enough for you to remember, why is it important enough for you to say?
Well, I would argue most of the random quotes that I remember are terrible.
That's
Yeah.
They
the
are
point.
terrible.
Yeah.
That is not
Live,
the point.
Be yourself.
We are
Don't
on
be
my
a
channel.
Google search.
Oh, I have this Greek. That Greek one
Did
from
you
my
hear a
video.
word I just said?
Can we do that?
Yeah, let's do that one, Parse. I heard everything you said, Bob.
All right.
We are willfully choosing to ignore it.
All right, it's ex nihilo nihil fit,
There's no way
which
you
means
pronounce
nothing
that.
comes from nothing.